Let me ask you something. Have you ever said something that made perfect sense in your head, but somehow came out wrong? People looked confused, or ignored it, or worse, took it the wrong way. And later you're replaying the moment like, why didn't I just say it better? If this keeps happening to you, especially in class, group projects, or conversations, I need you to hear this. You're not bad at communicating. You're surrounded by people who communicate differently. And once you understand that, everything changes. This book, Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erikson, explains something most of us were never taught. People don't misunderstand you because you're unclear. They misunderstand you because they don't process information the way you do. Here's a real example. You're in a group project. You've thought things through. You see the risks early. You say calmly, "Hey, I think this approach might cause problems later." Nobody reacts. Then someone else says, "This won't work. We need another plan." Everyone nods, and you're sitting there like, "Didn't I just say that?" That moment doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're probably surrounded by a different personality color. Thomas Erikson breaks communication styles into 4 colors, not to label people, but to understand them. Red, dominant, fast, direct, hates wasting time, wants results, speaks in conclusions. Yellow, expressive, social, emotional, loves ideas, feels energy, responds to enthusiasm. Green, calm, supportive, patient, avoids conflict, values harmony, needs reassurance. Blue, analytical, logical, detail-focused, needs facts, thinks deeply, communicates carefully. Now here's the key insight from the book. Your color is not how others hear you. A blue speaking to a red sounds slow. A red speaking to a green sounds aggressive. A yellow speaking to a blue sounds chaotic. Nobody is wrong. They're just speaking different languages. And this is why smart people often feel completely ignored. If you're more blue or green, this will hit hard. You. Think before speaking. Choose words carefully. Don't want to sound stupid. But reds and yellows don't hear caution as intelligence. They hear uncertainty, lack of confidence, hesitation. So while you're waiting for the perfect sentence, they've already moved on. The book explains this clearly. People respect what they recognize, not what you mean. That's why some loud people seem confident and some smart people seem invisible. It's not about IQ, it's about delivery. Here's the moment that changed everything for me. I stopped explaining things the way I liked and started explaining them the way they needed. Example, instead of saying, "I've thought about this and there are several potential issues," to a red, I say, "This will cause problems later. Here's the fix." Same idea, different format. To a yellow, "This could actually make things more fun and easier." To a green, "I don't want this to stress everyone out." To a blue, "Here's the logic behind this decision. This isn't manipulation. This is respect." Let's clear something up. Social anxiety doesn't always mean fear. Sometimes it means you're blue in a red world, you're green in a loud environment, you're thoughtful in a fast-paced system. The book never says, become someone else. It says, adapt without losing yourself. Speak their language, but keep your values. That's real confidence. Here's one of the most powerful lessons from Surrounded by Idiots. You don't win arguments by being right. You win by being understood. Before responding, ask, are they red? Be brief and direct yellow. Show energy green. Show care blue. Show logic. The moment you do this, arguments turn into conversations. So if you've ever felt ignored, misunderstood, too quiet, or like something is wrong with you, listen, you're not broken. You're just surrounded by different colors. Tonight, try this. Adjust how you speak, not who you are, and watch what happens. Let's level up together.